Welcome to Rom Wills Money Matters. Find ways to make your business more efficient. Definitely find ways to make your business more efficient. I'm going to tell you what, let me tell a story. I haven't used that term in a while, but let me tell a story. Like, I'm using a new laptop now. I'm using a new laptop. When I record stuff, I'm doing it on here. It has sped up a lot of stuff. It was more efficient. See, what I was using at first was like one of those all-in-one computers, desktop computers. It basically it's like a hybrid between an actual desktop with the hard drive and everything and screen and a laptop. You just sit it on the thing, and it was loaded with everything. Now, one thing when I would do record videos on there, or record videos with my 4K cam and put it on there for some of my other sites, it would take a while. Like, okay, like a podcast like this, I would go over it, I would record it, then I would put it in the movie maker, pictures and everything, and then to convert it to like MP4 that could actually go up on like a website or something. It would take about 10 minutes. It would take me 10 minutes to record it, and then another 10 minutes for it to convert. Okay, fine. I ain't think anything of it at a time, right? But that's some time. Like, you talking an hour just to do 3 videos. And then, like with the stuff I would put on, like with the 4K cameras on my Rom TV site, right? It would take, okay, I could record something. First of all, it would take a while for it to convert. We talking maybe 20 minutes for it to convert into, just from the camera to the movie making program. It would take about 20 minutes. Okay, fine. Then, it may be a 15-minute thing. Okay, I go over it, put all the music and all of that. It would take like maybe 2 or 3 hours to convert it to like a decent format to go up, decent format to go like up on the web. 2 or 3 hours. Seriously, there would be times I would record it. I would record something, do all the work, and then go out. I would go out or something, just let it just convert. And then sometimes I come back. I could be out for an hour or something, come back, and the stuff is still working. All right. But the thing was old. It was from like a computer from like 2012. Right. And you know how stuff isn't built to last. Built-in obsolescence. You got about maybe 2, if you really keep it going, maybe 3 years on the average thing. If you really, really know how to work it and everything, 7 years like I did. But it was getting to the point the motherboard was getting bad. Okay, fine. Got everything off of there before it really went bad and I couldn't turn it on anymore. And got the laptop. Man, it was a big difference. First of all, just for the regular podcast, I was able to, instead of doing it in, stuff converting in like 10 minutes, we talking like less than a minute, less than a minute, right? And then like for the serious stuff I was recording with my 4K camera, instead of that 2 or 3 hour time to convert, video I made or anything, 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I was like, wait a minute. Oh, wow. And I'm like, wait a minute, this opens up some stuff, because a lot of stuff was just like time consuming. Now it's like, wait a minute, I got more free time now. Okay, fine. Now I shared all that just to say, always look for a way to make things faster, more efficient, everything. Like every little thing, I'm constantly thinking about ways, okay, how can I make this quicker? How can I make this more efficient? How can I do this in such a way I can get this done quicker? I get more time. And that's a constant thing with business. You always want to find a better way, a faster way, a more efficient way. I don't care what the business is. It don't have to be making online videos or something. It could be, when the retail stores open up again, you could have maybe a small store. So say you have a small store and you have a certain way of merchandising and everything, but you think, wait a minute, I could do it quicker this way. Or and I've worked in a major retail place, and one of my things occasionally was to help unload the trucks. Sometimes people will come up, every now and then we get somebody come up with a better way of doing the unloading, quicker way. You always want to do that. It's like you always want to figure out, okay, what's the fastest way I can do this? What's the most efficient? Constantly look into it. Sometimes you might have to get better equipment. Like you know, like one of the things, I'm using a certain microphone now. Now I've constantly I don't even know which microphone number this is. I don't know. I don't know. This is like the fifth or sixth microphone I've gotten because I'm constantly upgrading, and I'll probably upgrade from this at some point. But it's more efficient. You want to think about everything. How can you upload stuff, or how can you do something? How can you make the business quicker? How can you get your message out? You always want to do it. It's like, okay, quicker, 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 more efficient, better. Because one of the things it does give you, one thing with efficiency, it gives you time. When you have time, you can do more. Now, because, I was talking about like when I'm recording podcasts and videos, all of a sudden, since I got more time, that's changed a lot. I was like, wait a minute. I got free time, and it doesn't have to anything to do with, the lockdowns and that stuff being open. But it was like, wait a minute. I can increase my output on other stuff because I don't have to take the time that I had to before, you know? So, I mean, you always want to look into that. You always want to make things more efficient. So, find ways to do it. So, anyway, that's all we got for today. Y'all know the deal. Let's go make that money.